All right, good people. Welcome back to the world of Apex Couture, man. Y'all already know how I do. I always got somebody special in the building that does something really good. So listen, I want to let her introduce herself to you because this is that Orlando, Canada Connect, man. Y'all know we rock with them real strong and they rocking with us. So let them know who you are.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, TÖME, your homie, your dig, all the way from Toronto, bringing you that Afro fusion vibe. You get me?
Word. So, all right. Tell them a little bit about where you from. Your culture, because I know you very cultured. So, tell them about a
Yeah.
little bit about that and what makes you who you are.
Yeah, I am French Canadian, born in Montreal, raised in Ontario, Toronto, my whole life, in a very, very multicultural
Yeah.
community, I'll say the least, within the French community on top of that. And my father is Nigerian, Yoruba State, and he did a great job bringing me and my sister, kind of letting us travel the world really and truly, and see a lot and be back home and
Wow.
be in tune with our Nigerian culture. So very much my multiculturalism and heritage is what makes my music and what inspires the music that I make today, for
Yes,
sure.
and I was listening. I was listening actually before we got on here, and I love the vibe, and definitely a lot of different vibes you got going on there. I like the way I like the versatility in it. So
Thank you.
basically, your background and everything, and being able to move around, that's what contributes to that, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
so talk to me. I rock with Toronto a lot. Talk with me about growing up in Toronto and the music scene. The influences there.
Mm. For me personally, I was listening to like a lot of radio. I mean, at that time, Cardinal Official was
Yeah,
like doing big numbers. Yeah,
yeah,
Cardinal Official was doing big numbers. We had Carl Wolf. So Toronto had a music scene, and it wasn't. It was I personally was seeing that. I was seeing that radio mainstream. That's what I was listening to. That's what I was more around. I also think like because I went to a school in the Toronto area, not necessarily within the city, and I do notice that there is a difference in culture within the city itself and like the suburbs.
okay,
So yeah, so I can't necessarily speak too heavily on that scene because I do feel like there's a lot that I personally did not see. However, I do know that our music scene has always been we've always been about the cultural vibes.
yes,
Always.
yes,
We've definitely always shown off like that black music. I'll put
yeah,
it that way. We've always done our best with that. And that's one thing that I definitely feel like has always given me a lot of pride to say that, I'm Canadian, I'm from here as well, because we've always been able to hone in on culturalism and utilize it
yeah,
as best we want to and not have to Canadianize it in any way. Yeah. So
yeah.
I appreciate the open-minded culture we have here for music.
Yeah, I've always over the years I've been dealing with a lot of artists from Toronto, and I've always felt like y'all kind of like the Atlanta
Mm,
of Canada. You know what I'm saying? I rock with Haley Smalls, Harvey Strike. I rock with him a little bit. It's quite a few artists, but I mean, just when I was listening to your music, it reminds me of that, man, because that you guys bring what you bring to the industry is very diverse, and what you're doing is very diverse. So I know
thank
you
you.
got a lot going on right now. Talk to us about your last project before the one you just released.
Yeah, Bigger Than Four Walls. That was my sophomore album
Hmm.
that I put out in May of
Yeah,
this year. 10-track album, and that was really to just let the industry know, first of all, I'm here and
right,
I'm here to
right.
stay. And secondly, you cannot box me in. I want to utilize my versatility as my genre.
Yeah.
as it is.
Yeah, I got into that
So
Cherry
I think,
Blossom joint right off rip. I was
you know what I mean?
like, yeah,
And going into a song like Vida Esta Bad. So I mean, the vibes are different. The vibes are there, and I think that that album makes me really. I'm really happy and proud about the album because it truly is bigger than me. It's bigger than what the industry is used to, and so that's what really inspired the name too. Bigger than four walls, you
right.
know. So it's a very prideful project of mine, I must say.
Hey, listen, I love it too. I just got through jamming that thing up in here. So,
See?
so who you've been on tours? Who have you toured with and worked with?
Yeah, I did a Europe tour with Mr. Easy last year for his Lagos to London album. I toured with Wizkid as well in North America,
Wow,
and I toured with Burna Boy as well for his African Giant
you
tour.
doing this thing right now too.
Yeah, and he's getting his bag. So it was sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, yeah, I was just gonna say it was truly a privilege to be able to do that. Like my first professional year in this game and being able to like tour with such big music
Yeah,
heavyweights, like it helped me improve in my stage performance, and it helped me see what it's like, really get a taste of that tour life and get a taste of the of of the work you got to put in for real,
yeah,
even when
yeah,
you're on tour. Yeah,
definitely.
so I mean, it was a privilege. It was so great. I loved it. I loved every second of it.
So, if who would you like to work with? Are there any artists that are out there that you would like to work with?
Too many to count. Oh
Oh
my
man.
gosh. Okay. So I really wanna work with Wizkid and Burna.
Mhm.
I want to work with Thames as well as Lady Dawn Lee. I want to work with Rihanna. Like that's a number one dream. Right there. I want to work with Alicia Keys.
He
Um,
just dropped a dope album too.
yeah, exactly. Oh, who else? I really want to work with Masego
Uh,
and Santi. I really want to work with. Man, I could go on forever.
that's
You know.
but see that's why I always when I do these with dope artists, I always ask that question because just in case they come across the video, they might hit at him, you know what I mean, want to reach out to me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So
It's
I,
smart. It's
I
smart. Smart
mean,
move.
so how is the industry treating you right now? I know with female artists, especially rappers. Right now, female artists are like taking over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all killing the game right now. So how is that making things different or better for you to maneuver right now?
Mm. I mean, yeah, I would say so. I would say so. Even if that wasn't the case, I don't think it would necessarily be a detriment to the progress we've been making. Um, but I definitely believe that having this much attention. Oh, sorry,
Yeah, it's
sorry
okay.
about that. Having this much attention right now, on the females in general is definitely like, I guess I'm thankful for that because it
Yeah,
has been able to put a bigger spotlight on me than I guess would have been there beforehand. But I feel like we're doing really good, and I think that just like it's mainly the music. I'll say it's mainly the
yeah,
music
it
more
is.
so than like. So, but definitely right now having that attention, the fact that we're all doing well, and there's really just that acceptance
Yeah,
of like our work being seen as like an equal to our male peers. Like I definitely believe that has
y'all
been
dominating
a
right now.
gratifying feeling.
I see y'all
Yeah,
dominate, and I
we
love it.
doing good.
Yeah, I love it. I love every minute of it, man. And I don't see it stopping. I think that's something that is here. You like y'all here and it's solidified. So
Period.
artists like you, I for one, and I ain't just gonna say this because I'm talking to you, but when I hear your music and I look at your image and see how check out your vibe, I see longevity. You see what I'm saying? I can
Mm,
tell this is someone. that has that creative ability to stay around for a long time. And plus, the originality, that is important. And originality is definitely important
Yeah.
because, you know, nowadays everything's so microwaves. You know, you got artists that see somebody doing something hot and they're like, okay, they doing that. That's hot. I'm gonna do that.
Right.
You know,
Yep.
and it's only so long. It's only so far you're gonna go with that. So when
Yep.
artists like you come through with the originality and killing it, man, like you got a dope vibe. So let's get into the I Pray joint. Let's talk about that. We just released that with the homie. I'm gonna let you talk about that and tell everybody all about that.
Yeah, I pray. It's amazing because I actually made that song during quarantine. It was made on IG Live with the producer. Like I just wrote it right there, yeah, on IG Live. And we,
Damn it.
yeah, listen, I'm actually sad we didn't save the footage. That's what
Wow.
I'm sad about. Yeah, because that would have been like perfect because it was we
Yeah.
planned it all out. We were like, yeah, we're heavy in quarantine right now, but we're trying to make some music. So me and producer just went on live and I just wrote the song right there. He just played the beat. I'm like, oh, that's hard. And I just like wrote the song right there. It was an hour session. And then yeah, like I wrote the full song off like a really crappy mic. I had to re-record it, but what we had like is the same lyrics I have now. So everything was
It ain't
written
like that chemistry right in that moment. You know what I mean?
it was literally just, yeah, it was literally just in the moment. And then yeah, so fast forward to now. Oh, by that time, we had shown a few people on the team, of course, and they said that a feature would definitely like help the progress or maybe the exposure of the song, you know, kind of elevate. So someone from my team had reached out to Sean Kingston's people, and they heard the song. King was feeling it. He was like, okay, no problem, let's do this.
Yeah.
So from there, he hopped on the song. He killed it. And he killed it. I have yet to have the opportunity to speak to him, but whenever I do, I'll let him know that he killed it for sure. But he knows it. And
that's
yeah,
amazing that you say that because when I'm listening to that song, it seemed like y'all did that together. I mean, it feels like, you know, just see you telling me that, I would have thought y'all was in the lab together on that, the way y'all vibe on it. So that was meant to happen.
Right, literally. Yeah, he came back with his verse.
Y'all need to talk.
Yeah, he came back with the verse, and it was just like, I loved it. And then I heard the outro, and I was like, let me just add a little bit to the outro so it feels like we were there together. Because that's one thing, like personally, like if you're doing a feature with me, I like it to be intertwined. I don't like it to be here, you here, I'm here. You know, I feel like that's so technical.
You guys pulled it off.
Yeah, so I'm glad I'm glad it comes off that way for sure.
Yes. So, are there any other things like modeling or acting? I know you got to look for the modeling. Are you doing that or what?
I used to model more frequently than I do now. It's still an opportunity I take on myself if the opportunity arises itself as a freelance model, but it's not something I focus on per se. I am an actor though. I went to school for acting. I've had an agent for 3 years. So I've done small work like mini commercials, documentaries, things as such. And yeah, you know, we're striving, we're moving forward. Acting is definitely a big passion of mine, just as much as music is, but music is more accessible independently than acting is, in a sense. So I focus more on that primarily, but acting is like right there.
I can see it. That's why I brought it up. See, and that's why I do these conversations like this. I never plan anything. I just go off your vibe. You have a bright vibe, and I can see it. Like, I can see you in you. I don't know why I just thought about a Target commercial. You know what I mean?
That'd be great.
That's great. That makes me want to go to Target. You know what I'm saying? And we'll up in there. But what tell us, what do you have like planned, and what's coming next? Are you working on a new album? Or is the COVID thing, how is that going?
Well, we just hit our second wave. Yeah, we just hit our second wave, like pretty. I think they're saying the numbers are really concerning, so they're about to reduce things all the way again. They might just shut down all over again, you know. So we're in that phase right now. Things are very sort of indefinite. No one really knows how to move at the moment or
Yeah,
plan because of it. But you know, it ain't gonna stop me. It didn't stop me for the
yeah.
first album. It didn't stop me for this project. It's not gonna continue to stop
And
us.
see,
We are
that
definitely working. Yeah. Sorry, go
I'm
ahead.
sorry about that, but that's why because I usually ask the question like, what you got, what are you working on? But then I always ask about the COVID situation because you got a lot of people that like to move around and do certain things that has hindered. But you
Yeah.
know what I love about us though. One thing about black folk, I'm gonna tell you, you made the southern accent come out there. One thing about us, we always gonna find a way to maneuver and hustle through that. We always, it's gonna be a
Always.
way. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. I mean, you see everybody jumping on OnlyFans. It's like everybody on OnlyFans now, but they figuring out a hustle. You know what I mean?
Period.
I love
Yep.
y'all. I love my people. We the best to ever do it. So
Yeah.
I know you gonna make it happen. I know you got some good things coming. So I ain't gonna hold you up too much longer. I'm enjoying this interview. It's fun. So
Yeah. Same. Same. Same.
yeah,
Same.
yeah. So listen, tell the people how to follow you, where they can reach you, where to get your music at, get some shout outs, do all that. You got the floor.
Of course. You already know. You can find me on all social media platforms. TOME. Not I. TOME official underscore. That's Tommy official underscore on all platforms. You can find all my music, capital TOME, on all streaming platforms. Go listen to my song I Pray. It's out now. Peep the album. It's crazy. And just follow the journey. Follow your girl because we have so much going on all the time. So you have to keep up.
She's crazy though, man. Listen, I appreciate you for taking out the time to chop it up with me. I'm gonna make sure I have everything up in that article for everybody. Y'all know how we do at Apex People Magazine. Once y'all click on that link, watch this. Y'all gonna have everything y'all need to know about her. Y'all gonna have all her music. We just gonna lay it all out for you. I really appreciate you. You're beautiful too. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So until next time, I definitely will be getting back with you and checking on that progress.
For sure. Please do. Please do. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.